Hello everyone. In the remainders, the next part is there are three important statements. Okay, we need to remember those statements. The first statement is a to the power n minus b to the power n. Okay, is always divisible by a minus b. A to the power n minus b to the power n is always divisible by a minus b, no matter what is the value of n. Okay everyone, a to the power n minus b to the power n is always divisible by a minus b. This is the first statement. The second statement is a to the power n minus b to the power n is divisible by a plus b, is divisible by a plus b only if n is even number. Okay everyone, a to the power n minus b to the power n is divisible by a plus b only if n is even number. The third property is, let's have a look at it. The third property is the value of a to the power n plus b to the power n. Okay, the value of a to the power n plus b to the power n is divisible by a plus b only if value of n is an odd number. Okay everyone, let me repeat all three statements. A to the power n minus b to the power n is always divisible by a minus b. Okay, a to the power n minus b to the power n is divisible by a plus b only if n is even. Okay, and a to the power n plus b to the power n is divisible by a plus b only if n is odd number. Okay everyone, now how to use these properties? Let's solve few questions. The question is, which of the following is not a factor of 4 to the power 12 minus 1? Okay, or what we'll do is we'll try to list down maximum number of factors of this number. Okay everyone, so the number is 4 to the power 12 minus 1. Okay, so now can we write 4 to the power 12 minus 1 as 2 to the power 24 minus 1 to the power 24. Okay everyone, so over here a plus b, okay, or a minus b and a plus b. Okay everyone, now over here can I say that 2 to the power 24 minus 1 to the power 24 is always divisible by a minus b, that is 2 minus 1, that is equal to 1. Okay, and it is divisible by a plus b because power is even. It is divisible by a plus b means it is divisible by 2 plus 1, that is equal to 3. Okay everyone, so 1 is the factor, 3 is the factor. Okay, after this 2 to the power 24, can we write 2 to the power 24 as 4 to the power 12 minus 1 to the power 12. Okay everyone, so over here power is again even. Okay, so it is divisible by a minus b also. Okay, and it is divisible by a plus b also. So it is divisible by 4 minus 1, that is 3 also, and it is divisible by 4 plus 1, that is equal to 5 also. Okay, so till now we got three factors. We got 1, we got 3, we got 5. Okay, now after that 2 to the power 24, can we write it as 8 to the power, look here, 2 cube is equal to 8. So can we write it as 8 to the power 8 minus 1 to the power 8. Okay everyone, so over here we can say that this is divisible by, power is even again, so this is divisible by a minus b also and a plus b also. Okay everyone, so this is divisible by 7 also, and this is divisible by 9 also. Now can we write the same term as 16? Okay, 16 to the power what? 16 to the power 3 minus 1 to the power 3. Okay everyone, now let's have a look at it. So over here power is odd. Okay, power is not even. Over here power is odd. Let me correct it. It is not 16 to the power 3. It is going to be what? It is going to be 16 to the power 6 minus 1 to the power 6. Okay everyone, so this is divisible by 16 minus 1, that is 15, and along with that it is divisible by 16 plus 1, that is 17. Okay everyone, this is divisible by a plus b also, and this is divisible by a minus b also. Okay, now can we write it as 64 to the power 4 minus 1 to the power 4? Yes, we can. Okay, so now power is again even. Okay, so this is divisible by a minus b also. Okay, and this is divisible by a plus b also, means 64 plus 1, that is equal to 65. Okay everyone, Now if it is divisible by 65, then it is divisible by 13 also. Okay, likewise we can list down all the factors. Let's list it down more. Okay, can we write this number as, okay, which other ways we can write it? Let's have a look at it. Can we write it as 256? 4 to the power 4 is 256 to the power 3 minus 1 to the power 3. Okay, so over here power is odd, so we can say that this is divisible by 256 minus 1, that is equal to 255. Okay, but it cannot be divisible by a plus b. Okay everyone, because power is odd. So from this what we can see that 1 is a factor, 3 is a factor, 5, 7, 9, 17, 15, 63, 13 to 55 and so on. Okay, so likewise we can list down all the factors, but the question is what, which of the following is not a factor of 4 to the power 12 minus 1. Okay, 5 is a factor, 63 is a factor, 255 is a factor. Okay, so 127 is not a factor of this number. This is how we can solve this question. Okay everyone, after this let's have a look at one more question. Okay, the next question is, if n is equal to 161 to the power 3 minus 77 to the power 3 minus 84 to the power 3, okay, which of the following statement is not true? Okay, n is divisible by something and something. Okay, so basically over here what we need to do is we need to identify some factors of n first of all. Okay, so I would like to tell you one thing, that those three statements that we saw are applicable only for two terms. Okay, they are not applicable for more than two terms. Okay, a to the power n plus b to the power n, though those three statements are applicable only for two terms. They are not applicable for a to the power n plus b to the power n plus c to the power n and so on. They are applicable only for two terms. Okay everyone, so now over here n is equal to what? N is equal to 161 to the power 3 minus 77 to the power 3 minus 84 to the power 3. We need to identify the factors of this number. Okay, now tell me, can we write n as 161 to the power 3? Okay, 161 to the power 3 minus in a bracket 77 to the power 3 plus 84 to the power 3 bracket close. Okay everyone, so over here what we can see that this is a multiple of 161. Okay, let's call it as 161x, and a to the power n plus b to the power n is always divisible by a plus b. Sorry, a to the power n plus b to the power n is divisible by a plus b if power is odd. Okay everyone, so over here 77 cube plus 84 cube is divisible by 77 plus 84, that is also 161. So this is divisible by 161, means this is going to be multiple of 161. We can write it as 161 into y. Okay, so over here 161x minus 161y. Okay, 161x minus 161y, this is going to be how much? 161 into x minus y. So this is a multiple of 161. If this is a multiple of 161, then this is a multiple of 23 also, and this is a multiple of 7 also. So from this we can see that 23 and 7 are the factors of n. Okay, can we find few more factors? Let's try. Okay, so can we write n is equal to 161 cube minus 77 cube in a bracket, okay, minus 84 cube in a bracket. So over here a to the power n minus b to the power n. Okay, over here a to the power n minus b to the power n is always divisible by a minus b. That is 161 minus 77 is equal to how much? 84. Okay, so this is a multiple of 84. This is a multiple of 84, and this is also a multiple of 84. Okay, so the multiple of 84 minus multiple of 84 is also multiple of 84. Okay everyone, so if this is a multiple of 84, then this is divisible by 7, this is divisible by 4, this is divisible by 3. Okay everyone, now is there any other way we can find the more factors? Let's try. Okay, can we write n as 161 to the power 3 minus 84 to the power 3, okay, in a bracket minus 77 to the power 3. Okay everyone, so over here a to the power n minus b to the power n is always divisible by a minus b. Okay, so 161 minus 84, this is divisible by 161 minus 84, means this is divisible by 77. So this is a multiple of 77. Okay, and this is also multiple of 77. So multiple of 77 minus multiple of 77 is also a multiple of 77. So the value of n is divisible by 77. So 77 is how much? 7 into 11. Okay, so over here let's try to eliminate the options. Okay, n is divisible by 4 and 23. This is correct, this is true. N is divisible by 23 and 11. Yes, this is true. 11 is a factor, 23 is a factor, 7 is a factor, 4 is a factor, 3 is a factor. Okay, so second statement is also true. N is divisible by 4 and 7. Yes, that is also true. So by the elimination we can see that option A, B, C are true. So which statement is not true? The option number D is not true. It is not divisible by, it is not divisible by it. Okay, done. This is how we can use this property.